Welcome back, folks. I'm Phil Turrell. You're watching part 5 of this Resident Evil 2 OG Original Recipe remake. No, I'm just joking. It's not a remake. It's just remastered, in a way. So, let's go ahead and get the last roll of 4 item, which is the other half of the blue Jaguar stone, which is located on the 3rd floor of the police station, which is above the library. So we're gonna have to go and shift around our inventory just a little bit, and unfortunately I forgot how to get to the library, so I went the super long way, which honestly I'm very embarrassed about. The more I watch myself replay this, the more I wonder how the heck did I get under 2.5 hours. It's a bit embarrassing, but you know what, again, not to make excuses, but you know, it's been a minute since I played this game originally on my PlayStation or my PS3 when I have the digital version on there. Anyways, I digress. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the ladder. The ladder we don't need. The crank we will need. It wouldn't hurt to have a healing item. I think I'm gonna keep the machine gun. I want to get rid of the bow gun and the bolts. Really, I should probably carry the grenade launcher with acid rounds, because there is a liquor up there, and acid rounds would do fantastic, dangerous things to that liquor. But the machine gun's not bad here. I think it'll stun lock him with the machine gun. Actually, do I? No, I think what I'm going to do... No, I am going to take the long way up there, unfortunately. But I believe I'm going to move around my items a little bit more. I think, possibly. I'm going to go through the office where Marvin is. I think I should just take the ladder. I don't know why I'm going to make this more difficult than it needs to be. I'm probably thinking that I need film to develop, but I don't think I have any film to develop. I think I already used up all my film. The only film that should be left in the game to develop is actually in Leon's B route, but I won't even develop it there. I'll just probably end up showing it on the screen and showing what it looks like. But totally going the wrong way if I want to do this in a timely manner. Because I'm over here thinking 100%. I'm thinking that there's film, I believe. 100% I think. Not 100% I know. Different words. Different words mean different things. Let's see here. Yes, we do have film, so there was a reason I came back. There was a reason for my madness, folks. And my madness is to develop this film. See what it is. Let's see what this film is. It's a zombie. So somebody took a picture of a dead zombie. And I think this is, I think R. Lambert is a officer in the RPD, I think. But basically it shows a zombie and, you know, talking about the nausea that is associated with the T-virus infection. So with that said, we can go ahead and go up to the library. Again, I should have taken the grenade launcher with acid rounds, but the machine gun will be perfect enough as it is. We'll get some mileage out of this machine gun, actually. It's pretty useful. It stun locks zombies, of course. I want to say it stun locks lickers, and then it'll stun lock services as well, but I don't think I don't think we're going to come along any more services anymore. And that door that I just tried to open, not this one, but the one before, I don't think that door ever opens in memory. I could be wrong. But we're almost to the library. We're back to where Sherry first was when Leon found her. Or when we found Leon saying that he found Sherry, but you know, he was lying. He was pointing towards the library, not pointing towards the other hall, the dead end hall. So right here, if you come in here, again, then zombies will break in through the windows that you did not put the cord on. So since this is on the bottom floor, they're breaking in through the bottom floor where the first spade door was, where the liquor was first introduced. Now, luckily, we don't ever have to go that way, so we don't have to worry about those zombies. Since we closed off the top route, zombies can't break up there. Now, in the B route, zombies will break in there when you come back into the library with your B route character. So try to avoid the library. Try to avoid the library if at all possible until the very end. And I'm over here thinking, how am I going to take this liquor? I only have a machine gun. And then I suddenly remember, oh yeah, this thing can stun lock a liquor. I don't know why I'm afraid. So, pass Phil, why were you afraid? You had all the tools in your possession to take out this liquor. So we're going to go and demonstrate the power of the machine gun. So aim it and then shoot. And see, it kind of stun locks it. So it didn't even take that long. I think maybe we used how much ammo? Like 6%. 6% for one down liquor. That's not a bad trade. So we're going to go ahead and go in here. Just make sure you have the crank. Make sure you have the golden cogwheel. And then you should be good. So let's go the other way. We're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way. And you're going to use the crank here. This will open the staircase above. And then we can use the golden cogwheel up there. And we can get our last rule of 4 item. So pretty awesome. In hindsight, again, I guess the machine gun wasn't a bad pick for Claire, but in the long term, I feel that the side pack is much better for Claire than it is for Leon. So if you try to push the button without the gear, nothing's going to happen, which is not going to be good. So we need to put the gear there. So we're going to put the gear here, and then we can push the button, and it will cause the clock tower gears to all move, and then we can get access to this doorway right here. Now, I think that both Claire and Leon can use this shortcut. I just chose not to use it. I believe you can. I just didn't examine it again. For Leon, for sure, I do use it. It'll take you down to like where the morgue and the power room is. So it's a nice shortcut for the B route person, which is going to be Leon in my case. So we need to go that way. So let's go ahead and get out of here. We have all 4 items, which means we need to go to Chief Irons' office, place those 3 stone tablets, and then we escape the police station. Finally we can get out of here. And the police station is by far the largest portion of the game, easily. I'd say it's like 50% of the game. The other 50% is divided into the sewers and the lab, and I feel like I'm forgetting one more portion. I forget. Oh yeah, and there's liquors here, so just be careful. But again, with the submachine gun, we can just take care of this liquor. If you can avoid it by not, by avoiding, by just walking, you can. I think there's only one liquor, so this one we can just avoid and then we can outpace it. So in the secretary's room, this will be our final chance to move around our inventory before we have our little confrontation with Chief Irons. So get your 3 stones plus the 2 halves, so technically 4 halves, but we're going to combine the 2 blue stones. We'll get that, so we have a little bit of room to mess around with our inventory. I'm going to go ahead and get my grenade launcher, and I'm going to get acid rounds, and then I'm also going to remember to go back and get the acid rounds in the hallway where I use the cord. So we need the grenade launcher. I'm going to go ahead and combine these to go ahead and put my grenade rounds in there. It wouldn't hurt to have another healing item, so I'm going to get my full heal item. Not a big deal. The enemy we're going to face in Chief Irons' office is not very difficult at all, in my opinion. And I actually learned some interesting information about that boss as well. But we need to go and get those acid rounds because I want those acid rounds. Acid rounds makes the world go round and round and round. And it makes, well, frankly, it makes a lot of BOWs very, very, very easy, like liquors. Okay, so now we're back outside, and so we're going to go down to the first floor, and then we are going to, I guess technically, no, well, I guess, yeah, if we had jumped down the chute, we could have actually gotten the acid rounds fast, assuming that Claire can even go down the chute. But it's kind of interesting. I did a little bit of research on the boss we're going to fight in Chief Irons' office, and the knife isn't too bad of a weapon to use against it, I've read. I've never done it. I might try it in a future run through to see how true it is, but the knife wouldn't be too bad of a weapon. So let's go ahead and grab the acid rounds, and let's go ahead and combine these. And then we're going to go to Chief Irons' office now. So we're done collecting items in the police station. We can continue on. So let's just hurry up along. So go this way. That startled me a little bit, the electricity sound. So go this way. Back into this, the offices or the army of undead cops in this office. We're going to go back upstairs. And then go up the stairs, well, outside, go upstairs, and then we're going to be in the, I want to say the crow hallway, I believe. Yeah, the crow hallway. And then from the crow hallway, we're going to go into the hallway where the crash helicopter is. So we're almost there. We're almost done with this police station. Um, and then really, I mean that's really all there is to this police station. Once you get your rule of 4, you're done. I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab one more healing item because I'm feeling that I may need another healing item, which isn't too bad. I mean, if you're not sure of what's to come, you know, it never hurts to have an extra healing item. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take. What am I gonna take? What am I gonna take? I'm thinking I might. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna take anything. I was thinking I was gonna take a healing item, but nope, I did not. I did not. So let's go ahead and take care of this amazingly evil, mean arsehole of a police chief. But who's in here? Is Chief Irons going to be in here? No, it's just Sherry.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Okay, so now we go ahead and place our 3 stones here. Sacrifice dies by the claws of a jaguar. Its blood forms a serpent that poisons the earth. An eagle glistens bathed in blood, and the pathway to doom will be, I think it was opened. So very interesting clues right here. So just place them. It doesn't really matter where. It automatically places them where they need to be. And the door to the back will open. And so if you read this document right here, it's more condemning information to Chief Irons, saying that due to the mansion incident by Albert Wesker, you know, in Chief Irons's background role he plays in suppressing, you know, the STARS members' information and evidence, you know, it shouldn't bite Umbrella in the butt, and he's going to pay. He's going to get payments from Umbrella, and then William Birkin, who's in charge of the development of the G virus, is saying, "Hey, I need you to take all this heat off my back, so that way I can work on my G virus because it's my life's work." So we need to address this.
I'm going
Why is
down
Chief
there.
Irons
Stay
doing
here
this,
and wait
and
for
who
me,
is this
okay?
Willie B or William Birkin? So we're gonna go down the elevator, and we're gonna have our little showdown with well, whatever's down here. Interesting elevator music. No, I just made that up. Anyways, continuing on. March on. That doesn't sound good. Look into my hat. That totally is, that was some rotten looking spaghetti. Interesting. It's almost like that's the eyeball from the very, very beginning of the game where you get to choose new game or load game. So, let's go and see what was happening. Maybe we'll find Chief Irons on the ground. Maybe he suffocated or choked on that thing.
So you've made it this
Or
far.
he just stood up. Like
Not
nothing
bad,
happened.
girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Okay.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up. You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it?
Oh,
In
heck
case
no.
you haven't already figured it out. The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me.
Fox die. Why is it another Metal Gear Solid reference?
Can't take the pain.
Oh god, the spaghetti's alive in it. Oh, it's interesting with the spaghetti. Anyways, well, we don't have to worry about him no more. He's most definitely dead. And we're going to go down, we're going to confront that little spaghetti monster of sorts. Now, this enemy is called, well, first we gotta see the enemy. This little thing mutates really, really quickly. It's a G larva, but it's gonna rapidly grow into a G mutant, I believe. Now, here's the interesting thing about this boss. This boss right here, while it's very intimidating, is not very difficult. If you use acid rounds or flame rounds, you can easily kill this thing. Even with my Mac 10, I'm going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to do my best to try to kill all these small larvae that it spits out. They do hurt once they get to the top of your neck, but they're easily taken care of. Now, you can actually, from what I've read on the Resident Evil Wikia, it's actually weak to the knife, and it actually has a special animation associated. If you rapidly hit it with the knife, its dominant arm will be severed, forcing the G to fall down. And during its regeneration, it'll be completely defenseless, and you can attack it. That's almost verbatim from Resident Evil Wikia. But interesting, I didn't know that. I'll probably use that in a later playthrough just for, shites and giggles. But we get acid rounds there. And that boss is not super difficult. And, well, Chief Irons is dead. So we don't have to worry about that. But it's interesting that he says the G virus is the ultimate virus that surpasses the T virus in every way. I actually disagree with that, because you're going to learn that the G virus, in order for it to technically spread, it can only spread through certain people. Once a person is infected, it can only infect other people with a specific genetic code. Where the T virus, it'll...
Claire, you came back.
I wanted to keep talking.
The man who developed the G virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
And also, don't look at the bloodbath that's downstairs.
Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait!
So as I was saying, I feel that the T virus is not by a lot, but I feel it's just slightly more superior, because it doesn't require a specific genetic code to infect somebody. It only requires a specific genetic code to evolve a zombie or evolve a person into a tyrant, from what I understand. So no matter how slight of a chance, there's a chance for a person to turn into a tyrant. Now, with the G virus, once the particular genetic line is done, it's done. It can't spray more unless you're just going to get G mutants, and that was the whole goal of it. But, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's just up to how you interpret it. Which one's better? But I'm sure Sherry is not going to be traumatized by the dead chief's body with the split halfway open at the seam, or all the taxidermy stuff. But, again, kind of interesting that Chief Irons thinks that the G virus is the ultimate virus. I mean, I guess no virus is actually perfect. They all have their pros and cons. T virus, if you don't get the right genetic code, you turn into a zombie. If it is, then you evolve into a tyrant. Which we've seen how tyrants are in Resident Evil Remake. They look ugly and they're slow and they have a malformed hand and get a heart that's exposed. That can't be good in that water. Dog.
Claire?
Run!
The thing didn't even see us. It usually made a loud noise, Claire. We're safe. Surely, it almost looks like she's taking a bath in the sewer water. But little Sherry's going to reenact what Newt did in Aliens and get thrown down deeper in the sewer. And take even more of a bath in the water.
Claire! I'm here!
I'm going to be control of the player's going to control me. Oh, hell. So, not only is Sherry slower, but because we're in water, she's going to run even slower. But luckily, we're not going to be controlling Sherry for very long. All we need to do is get to one specific place, and then we will be done with her. and her little segment, and we won't have to play Sherry ever again. Now, zombies will not grab Sherry. Zombies will actually do something a little bit gross, vomit. But we don't need to worry about that zombie. We just outrun it and then go in this vent. She finds her inner solid snake and crawls through the vents. And these roaches, I've never really died to them, but I imagine getting attacked by that many might be dangerous, but I'm still fine. And I still got full heal items. So just try not to get caught by them. I mean, it's kind of hard because she runs very slow. But go in here, go through this vent. We're being like a trash area. And then we're going to want to get the wolf metal. Because the wolf metal plus the eagle metal equal the door. The door opens to the final area. I went stupid there for a second because my cat just walked right into the room. Shame, shame, shame.
Claire?
No, my cat's name is not Claire. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that don't sound good either. Anyways, continue on. Now we're controlling Claire, so we can do some inventory management, and also this will be close to the end of the part. You're about to get to a save room, and incidentally, this the next part will be a completely live recording of me playing the game because I forgot to record the next 20-25 minutes of the game. So I had to replay, and thank God for multiple save files. But anyways, this file right here is talking about meetings with every single person at very specific points of the month, with Chief Irons, some of the cleaning people, Dr. Birkin, all that. They all arrive at certain times of the month, and then they have a meeting in this room. So kind of interesting that Chief Irons used to be in this room. Handgun bullets are there, but we're getting to the point where we're not going to rely on the handgun for very much, especially since we have the machine gun. If you go down there, you'll find some goodies. That's where Claire was with that throw-up zombie, or that zombie that was throwing up. First aid spray, and then we'll go ahead and change our inventory around a little bit, and then we'll save, and then we'll call it a part. Now the blue herbs will are nice because there'll be some spiders here, but with that, I think we're done. We're done with this part. So let's go ahead and, well, I guess, open up our inventory one more time. Let's go ahead and get the ink ribbon, right? Because I don't know if there's an ink ribbon that for us to save right there. Generally there is, but sometimes there's not. And we need the valve handle. So make sure you have the valve handle, because there's a very annoying part you need the valve handle for. So, looks like we're good. We got 2 spots open, so in case we need it. Let's go ahead and save and call it a part, and I'll catch you on the next one, folks, later in. Bye. Remember, multiple save files are nice. Don't ever underestimate multiple save files. But bye, folks. I'll catch you next one later.